Hello, 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 hello. Relax. Welcome to this ASMR. Now, what if I, hypothetically, tapped on this controller until you, hypothetically, fell asleep? Do you think you would enjoy that sleep? Now let's think about it. If you fell asleep, how long would you sleep for? How long do you normally sleep? These are all the hypotheticals that we have to ask. Do you sleep enough? Or do you not sleep enough at all? Do you even sleep? Now let's say, hypothetically, we didn't have to sleep. None of this would matter. It wouldn't make sense. We would have unlimited energy. We never have to rest our brain, our body, or our eyes. We never have to sleep again. But that's too crazy and highly illogical. You see this hypothetical gaming controller? Hypothetically. It's a pretty nice controller. It's from the Nintendo Switch, in fact. Now what if we said that, hypothetically, you play the Nintendo Switch to relax. That'd be nice and soothing, right? So why doesn't everyone get the Switch? Why doesn't everyone use the A button, the B button, the X button, or the Y button? What about the analog sticks? Or the D-pad? Or the bumpers? The back buttons? What if everyone used these buttons? What if you hypothetically slept to these buttons? Now wouldn't that be crazy? What if I hypothetically got really up close to you? Would you enjoy it? Or is this a little too close? What do you think? I'd like to know your thoughts and what you think about me. Hypothetically, of course. Realistically speaking, not everyone likes the same ASMR triggers. I've been using the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller for about 5 minutes now. And to some of you, you might hate that. You might hate that it's fast or aggressive. if we hypothetically remove disinterests? What if we all thought the same? You know, with facts and logic. Because facts don't care about your feelings, 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 feelings. And you know what? That's perfectly acceptable. I think it's fine that we care about facts more than how people think. I'm pressing the A button, and you hear it in both of your ears hypothetically. And now the B button. And now the Y button. Which button is your favorite? Hypothetically speaking, you're hearing layered triggers from my voice and from the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller shoulder buttons from both sides, hypothetically. What if I brought it away and took away the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller? Well, whatever you listen to next. It's Ruler. The Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is a great system. The fact is, this is a Nintendo Switch. And if you say otherwise, you're wrong. It's not up close to your ear. And there's insane tingles. I'm pressing a lot of buttons. And that's fact, 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 fact. So don't worry. Everything in this video is factual. Just like how I can fly. You don't believe me? Well, facts don't care about your feelings. Feelings, 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 feelings. Isn't the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller a great trigger? I think so. Pressing the A button right now. Isn't that crazy? Do you like Nintendo Switch? Do you play it to relax, 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 relax? What if I said, hypothetically speaking, we were having a debate, and I was talking a lot faster than you? Everyone would think I'm correct, right? Right. Because I am correct. I'm always correct. Especially about that song, Wet Swear Word P Word. But that's an appropriate song, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Crazy how the world works, huh? I agree. What other hypothetical triggers should I use to hypothetically put you to sleep? What's that? What were you saying? Makes sense. Well, fine. Have it your way. I'll use a different trigger. Now what if I, hypothetically, unsolved this Rubik's Cube and resolved it? Right now, a checkerboard pattern. But is it actually a checkerboard pattern? Or is that what we, as a society, has coined to call this? Now, I think this should be called as the color switched pattern. And I think the game checkers, which I will say is a game for people with low intelligence, I'd say. I think we should call it switching colors. Because that's really what it is. There's a color and then it switches, and then another color that switches. So, okay. How about I scramble it up? It is fully scrambled. You know what? I'll do a better job. So that the white pieces aren't solved. Or next to each other at least. Now what if I hypothetically solve this in less than a minute? What is possible? But is time even real? Or did we just make it up? Who decided how long a second is? Or how long a minute is? I didn't say that 60 seconds is a minute. Someone else has. But who? I want to hear names. I want you to name names. Do your research about that. You should actually get in the habit of researching every little thing. Hypothetically. What's in the food you're making? Flour? What's in flour? And then what's in that? And what's that? You need to make sure you know every ingredient from the very bottom to the top. And if not, well, how could you trust a society if it's wrong? Who will you trust then? Well, me of course, but you gotta trust more people, right? See, this is looking good so far. Boom. I hypothetically solved the white side by myself. But did I hypothetically solve it by myself? I may have looked up how to learn the algorithms online on Rubik's.com or something. So did I actually solve it by myself? Or did I solve it thanks to the creator of those instructions or the creator of the Rubik's Cube? I didn't create this thing. Well, hypothetically speaking. Boom. Look at that. We're making so much progress. Here. Now I saw the white side, the yellow side, and the orange side. Now the green side, the yellow side, and the white side. Boom. There it is, it's solved. But is it actually fully solved? I could scramble it once more, right? So I think, speaking hypothetically, due to my intelligence, a Rubik's Cube is never solved, because it can always be unsolved. And who decided the rules that all colors need to be matching all together on each side to be the winner? And is there even a winner? Are there even winners in existence in anything? In races or competitions? They may have won that competition, but they're not the best or the number one. And with a competition with judges, who's to say that the judges aren't sus? What if they pick favorites? Right. This is all important information that everyone needs to know when looking up media and research. You need to ask yourself these questions. why, when, where, how, and who. And if you can't even answer one of those, it's fake. And if you can answer all those, you have to do all those steps over and over and over for each of those. And that's impossible. Right? Right, and you know why? Because the world isn't real. We don't exist. Think about that. We're just small little beings inside a random world. Isn't that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Now what if I use this brush to smack myself? Am I smacking myself? Or is the brush smacking me? But hypothetically speaking, my hand is holding the brush. And my hand is being controlled by my arm, which leads into my brain. My 1000 IQ brain. So hypothetically speaking, me as a person is not the person in my brain, right? I'm this entire being. My brain is just a small nucleus within the skull. So, who's controlling who? Is my brain controlling me, or is it society and gender norms controlling me? What do you think about that? Who is actually controlling me? Myself. Think about that. Hypothetically. You're asleep now, right? But are you actually? Because you're gonna be awake soon. And once you're awake, you're not asleep anymore. And you're not fully in control of yourself, or you don't have knowledge of what you're doing when you're asleep. So are you actually asleep, or are you in the state of not being awake? I'm 13, and this is deep. Good night.